Welcome to our Thursday edition of Lowcountry All-Stars. I'm your host, Chloe G, and alongside me is my co-host, Matt Golden. This week, we got to see a double overtime banger between Whale Branch and the Battery Creek boys, as well as the rest of the scores around Beaufort County, and then stick around till the end to catch up with our Player of the Week.
Before jumping into our games, we're going to look at this week's scores around the Lowcountry. Starting things off is Bluffton as they welcome the Beaufort Eagles to their territory and put down a beating on them 59-10. The Bluffton girls are on fire this year. And May River faced off with Ridgeland Hardyville and brought home an easy 46-33 dub. Next is Cross School as they welcome Patrick Henry Academy and pulled out the win 51-34, marking their 8th win of the season. We're starting to see some powerhouses emerge south of the Broad so far this season.
Now we're going to jump over and take a look at the boys, starting things off with Bluffton. They also picked up a win against the Eagles 54-38. The Eagles seemed to struggle to get their offense going through that matchup. Hilton Head Christian Academy picked up a massive win over Bethesda Academy 53-47. And finally, Hilton Head Island traveled to Hampton and they had a tough 58-53 loss. The game changer there was the Seahawks just struggled to score in the first quarter.
Now we're going to jump right into the action. Although another low-scoring game, the Battery Creek Dolphins made the short trip over to Whale Branch and the girls team won 39-31. Whale Branch jumped out early with a 4-1 lead and it was back and forth from there. Whale Branch drew up an impressive inbound play that ended with a 3 to knot things up in the first. Whale Branch went on a small scoring run before the half, but Battery Creek came out second half guns a-blazing. Amari Days hits a shot from behind the arc to tie things up, but Whale Branch works things inside twice to stay in the game. It wasn't until the fourth quarter when Battery Creek starts showing signs of life. A 3 combined with great ball movement is what finished things off for the Dolphins.
So Matt, what are some of your key takeaways from this game?
Both teams struggled to make stops on easy plays. There were many times where Whale Branch had 2 or 3 defenders in front of them and they easily broke right through and scored on wide open layups. Even though Battery Creek won, I think they need to tighten it up a little bit on their defense and let their offense shine like they did in the fourth quarter.
100%. That is so important. But now we're going to be switching gears over to the boys. And let me tell you, it does not get better than this 45-44 double overtime. From the jump, Battery Creek scored a quick 8 points, but Whale Branch stayed right there within reach as Bradford Thomas grabs the offensive rebound and puts it back up for the score. First part of the second quarter, they go on a bit of a scoring drought until Battery Creek begins to pull away. The Warriors do not let that one slide. They bang down the 3, and then Gregory Gilbert picks up the steal to put things within 1. Things remain close, but let's fast forward to the end of the matchup. With 1 minute to go, Whale Branch is up by a bucket, and it's Elijah Mathis who is able to pick up the layup to save the Dolphins' hopes. No one's able to score after that, and they head to their first overtime. Things start off sloppy, but Whale Branch works it down into the post to go up 43-39, and just as time is winding down, Gabe Leggett floats one up and ties things up again. Starting the second overtime, Battery Creek won the jump ball, worked it quickly, and found Kevin Willis under the basket, and that is all they needed to come through with the win.
What an absolute electric game. Battery Creek boys had 2 stellar wins this week, so of course we have to give them the Player of the Week, and it goes to no other than Elijah Mathis. In his game on Saturday, he totaled 30 points, as well as 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 8 steals, and then against Whale Branch, he had 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. What a stellar performance by Elijah, and we will hear a few words from him.
People don't like us. People don't like what we do. They talk bad about us, but when you get in Battery Creek and you get with the program, the students, you realize we're more than what people talk about. You know, we're capable, just as capable as everybody else in Beaufort. So I think being a Battery Creek Dolphin is the standard.
Congratulations, Elijah. Well, that's going to wrap it up this week for high school hoops, but we will see everyone back here next week for more Lowcountry All-Stars.